Yes guys, hivyo ndo tunaingia kwa segment yetu ya pili, which is vitu kwa ground. Na vitu kwa ground nataka last year vitu kwa ground ilikuwa political, mambo kwa ground ilikuwa tu mbaya, but we are trying to move away from political na relationship kidogo, tunaingia therapy guys. So now, you know how we are always trying to like get better, you know, I have this toxic trait, I want to work on it. I have this bad behavior, I want to work on it. Na unaandika hapo chini, this is what I want to do this year. Ati sijui last year was this year I want to, hadi una compare, unaona mahali uta meet balance, but sometimes unapata we are only getting worse when you're trying to, you're running from this toxic trait, unaenda hivi kidogo kidogo unapata umeadapt ingine, like kidogo ulikuwa don't care hapa, unasema last year was so don't care attitude nini I need to change. Unaenda una change, unapita balance, unaenda sasa you are so clingy on things, unapata every other little thing inakuumiza, like okay, last year sikuwa najali, sasa najali kila kitu, hadi vitu hazifai kuwa zinani concern. Like when you're trying to treat one, unapata una overdo, unaenda like ni kama unajaribu ku overcompensate for what you didn't do the last time when you had this behavior. So unapata from this behavior now you are overcompensating, usha pata kengine ka toxic hapo katikati. Like how now do we find that ka balance? Unajua this is toxic, but this is where I should be.
I think this whole thing trickles down to emotional intelligence, and all of us wants to be better, the better version of ourselves, but again we don't want to understand ourselves first. I just know people complained I was eating too much, now I'll stop eating kabisa, but again you forget it's not about what people were complaining, it's about how it was making you feel or how it was affecting you. You know, for example, if I was eating too much, did I add weight? Did it affect my mental health? Did it, you know, how am I going to balance? So niki reduce, if I was taking 3 plates, ni reduce to 2, you know, but if I measure from maybe nitaanza ku reduce weight yangu, my mental health inaanza kunini, but most of the times we do it for people. So and so was telling me I'm too clingy, now I'm going to be. And the thing is, we do not even do it with them, we do it with the next person who comes nini. So if I was with you right now and you're telling me I'm too clingy, and the next time I'm with Cynthia, I'm now not caring because I was told in that relationship I'm too clingy, and now because I don't want to lose this one the way I lost this one, now I'll not be caring. Forgetting I also want love, and this other person needs love as well, and I don't know their love language. I'm just dealing with it according to my previous experiences, which is not bad because sometimes we need to learn from our mistakes, nini, but we also need to understand ourselves and the situation that we are in at the moment. Like just being emotionally intelligent and understanding yourself, does it work for me and what do I want to achieve? Because according to society, let me just go with that example, you're eating too much. Why? Because people say, oh, you are a plus size, why are you eating too much? Now I'm overstarving. And kumbe, because according to society, naniambia, a plus size woman is not a beautiful woman. But again, there is also another part of society which tells other people, especially in the coast, if you're not a plus size woman, you're not a beautiful woman. It just depends with it. So I'll be here starving myself because I'm in the wrong region. And maybe that's where you are happy, because there is a lady I follow on TikTok, and this lady, she's a chubby babe and she's so pretty and she loves her body and the aura she gives and everything. And she was saying the other day that kitambo when she was younger, because these bullies zinanzanga mkiwa wadogo, especially the plus size one. If you were born a chubby baby and growing up, yani uko class 1 lakini unakaa uko class 4. Walikuwa anakuwa bully ruku nje, you know, so self-esteem yao ilianza kuaffectiwa huko, and you'll get most of the time, especially when you're a kid, you don't know how to balance things. You just know my friends will laugh at me, so I'll stop eating. And you're not even telling your mother at oh, they were bullying me. You're just like, sijiski, ama unapewa chakula, you go, poa, kama umejificha, you know. So sometimes I just think what we need to do is think about how it makes you feel as an individual, and how comfortable are you with just being you. Yeah,
and also to add on that, like it's a new year, people like are trying to change, like old hey, it's a new year, people are trying to change, like hey. It's a new year, like people wanajaribu kubadilisha old habits, like create new ones. But what you don't get me, like you don't need to change everything at once. You don't need to overwhelm yourself at now I was doing this, now I need to do a complete 360 and become a new individual overnight. It doesn't work like that. Sit down, jikalishe chini, jite mkutano. Wase watakuambia hivyo, but at the end of the day, you're the one who's working on yourself. True. You're the one who's putting in the work. GPS, jiambie quarter 1 this and this is what I will do. Quarter 2 even nitafanya. Like don't overwhelm yourself with so much that you need to change yourself, you need to change these habits. It won't, like, ita work and it will not last. Like something you're trying to do, utapata vile tu Christine amesema, you'll move from something that is toxic. Ni sawa kitu ulikuwa unafanya, it was not nice. You go to something else now to an extreme that you cannot maintain. Sema umeamua sasa, I'm creating a new routine, nitakuwa naamka 4. Vile tu kuna time, some other time tulikuwa tunasema unaamka 4 unafanya nini? Sasa umeamka, utarudi kulala tu kama you have not scheduled yourself. Utaamka uone ni sawa, ndio alarm nimezima. But what am I doing? Like exactly. Na kama umeshinda na 4, anza na 5. Enda hata 6. Kama ulikuwa unaamka 8, anza na 6. It doesn't have to be done all at once. That is the mistake we keep on doing. Pace yourself.
And I feel actually what it's as most is comparison. I see Rokia ameniambia morning routine yake inaanzanga 5. Mbona mimi kama Rokia naamka 5, why can I not wake up? I don't know what Roki is waking up to do, lakini anaamka 5. Roki tunaenda naye kazi the same time, tunatoka the same time. So najua most of our activities zinaenda kufanana. Kama anaamka 5, means I can also amka 5. So now I amka 5, I have nothing to do. Exactly. I just waste time. Well, lala tu. Just scroll. Napata sijui someone is doing this, like sijui mimi nataka nini. I'm always comparing what I want, what other people do and how I want to be. Like najua ama you see someone who's successful, unaona nani alifanya hivi, so now you want to follow their life hivi. Kama aliendanga church 6, unaamka 6 unaenda church. Kama alifanyanga hivi, like that self comparison ndo inatukula sana, inafanya hadi tunasahau ako ka balance mahali kako. Unatoka tu huku na shift, you know 5 people who are great, unashanga sasa nitafuata ya nani? Huyu anaendanga kanisa 5, huyu anaendanga sherehe 5, na wote ni success. Nitaenda wapi? Like unakuwa too lost hapo katikati. I feel venye tu umesema, like it all trickles down to how you know yourself. Kama what you're setting for you works for you, ama unachukua tu ya huyu, unachukua tu ya huyu, you combine and you move.
And again, adding on that, I feel like most of the time we idolize people because I feel like there is someone I'm looking up to and this person is so great, I just want their life for a minute, you know, like everything they're doing, how they're talking, how they're presenting themselves, how they're dressed and everything. Now najisunda huko hivyo najua na mabill because of course nguo zao si cheap. The people we are admiring huko hivi nguo zao si cheap. And I know I want to copy their style, forgetting their body is different. So mimi nimevaa tu ka half coat. Juna nini nilimwona na half coat. Kumbe nanitoa vibaya, not knowing she's this size and I'm this size. The body shape is this. Yes. And again I feel like we want to like move from the life that we have to a life that other person has, which is very impossible. Like there is no way one day I'll wake up and be Cynthia. No day. And there is no day Cynthia will wake up and be Roxana. No day. The thing is, we are just not comfortable with ourselves. We are just not comfortable with the milestones that we make. We are not just comfortable with what makes us happy. We think our watu wenye wame make it ndo wanafaa kuwa happy. They're the only people who are qualified to be happy. So if they set a certain standard, this is how beauty is, then that is how beauty is, because what are you saying? Why do you have the energy to pinga that? Because have you seen them, you know? But again, we can also set those standards for ourselves. We can also put those efforts for ourselves. We can also be happy. Kwenye tu uko, because even them, they were not born uko hivyo. They started where we are at the moment, even lower than where we were. They climbed those ladders, pole, making their lives happy, because at the end of the day, you can do those plastic surgeries, you can do those imitating and mimicking those people. You can actually achieve their looks, because if you have money, so you're just going to like do plastic surgery and you look like a certain person. You can go to adjust your body, squeezy technology imekuwa, but you can never be that person. You'll just feel miserable at the end of the day. Yes, you've achieved how they look like outside, but inside
Yeah, I feel like we are destroying ourselves like in this journey. We are letting other people set the standards for ourselves. Like, this is your life. Amka leo amwe mimi ndio inanifanya nikuwe happy without like allowing the celebrities, because I feel that the ones who are setting these standards for people. Not to say like celebrities pia wasiishi ati life yao. Yani ishi life yake, hiyo ndio standard yake yenye amejiwekea. So wewe ziite mkutano, know what makes you happy. Roxana's joy cannot be my joy. Yezi kuwa kitu yenye inafanya Christy na kuwe happy ndio inanifanya nikuwe happy. We are different individuals. Sit down with yourself, jiambie mimi ndio inanibamba. Again, tuko na free will. Nakwambia nachukua chips na kulisha samaki juu naeza.
Oh wow. We are getting personal here. Where it's getting hot.
It's very nice. You inside jokes, guy, but what I'm saying is set that standard for yourself. Don't let someone else kwa sababu make it. Pia utafika hapo. Jani yako itakuwa gani? Ukishafika hapo utasema ati niliimitate huyu na huyu ndio maana nilifika hapa. Create your own journey. Like ukifika hapo mtu mwingine aseme wow, huyu alifanya hivi na hivi, akukopi huyu. Like create your own journey.
But you know, funny thing is that you are someone's role model.
Yeah, without even knowing.
Yeah, sometimes like you hate on yourself and you're like, I want to be like. But there's someone somewhere who's watching you and like, if I was in this position right now.
And it's the same thing. Even the people we look up to, the people we think have millions and enjoying life, they're the people who are asking, who is your role model? Like the other day there was this favorite personnel that I really love, and this person was saying she cannot be a mentor to people because she doesn't even see if she has the capability to mentor people, because yes, people see like she's great and everything, but she has so many imperfections that she's also working on herself. Nasi tunaonanga, oh, she's looking nice. Yeah. Oh, she's speaking so nice.
Else you like wherever you are right now, like you're perfect in that phase.
Exactly.
Unaweza kuona like it's not bad like kujiambia ati pushing yourself like harder. But hapo mali uko, imagine there is someone else who's looking at you and saying she's made it, like you're where I want to be. So kaa chini, si kila saa kushinda umejipush. Saa zingine tukae tu tukue grateful for where we are right now as we pursue the person we want to be.
Na kama vile we always say, like we learn to live in the moment. Because sometimes unaweza pata I am following what you do, like ama I have given you that certain pedestal in my life, najua Roxana amefanya hivi, Roxana amefanya hivi, ama Roxana akisema hivi tunafanya Roxana. Like I even forget how I feel for a moment. You're just a body. You don't have feelings, you don't have emotions, because it's like I'm a robot too. You don't know what to do. Umezoea instructions, kama upewe instructions umezoea kujicompare na huyu, unaona nani yako hapa nataka kuwa hivi, so like whatever tukimtoa you lost completely. Like I don't even know niseme now how do you feel about this situation. Kama sijui vile una feel, kama sijui vile una feel, I don't know how I feel about that situation. Niko like nani anafilaje? Kama Roki yako sawa niko sawa. Kama like learn to be
you're crying.
If you're hurting I'm crying. Kama unacheka mimi niko huko naokotwa juu, because like to learn to live in that moment where you are and live with yourself the way you are.
Yeah, and just do what makes you happy. Wachana na hizi struggles ama whatever the society, just do you. Imagine you only have one life to live.
Imagine.
You're comparing yourselves. I do better.